Alright, not real sure who's read the title or not. This is a memorial ride for Dennis Mcaninch. He passed away last night, or this morning. It was this morning, actually. He sent me a message at about 1:20, and then somewhere around 8 or 9 o'clock this morning, I seen that he had passed away. And it was his birthday, so happy birthday. You will be missed here, Dennis. Will be missed, that's for sure. So I always forget about that freaking Eastern time zone. I should have started 40 minutes ago, 30 or 40 minutes ago. We'll get here. We'll get there right on time. I think maybe a couple of minutes after. Sorry for your loss, Penny.
Disappointed but relieved face, person with folded hands, person with folded hands. WYOBT. Said. Hugs from Penny, heart hands.
Yeah, I was that really threw me this morning when I seen that.
BT. Said, hope you're feeling better, Bobby.
I am feeling better.
Said, who is Dennis?
Dennis Mcaninch. You come in here every day, man. Every day. Most every day.
Sharp. Said 50 IN 5 minutes. Low
50 in 5 minutes.
Said good afternoon.
Well, fine. How you doing? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hugs for Penny. Hugs for Penny.
He said, wait, what? Dennis. I will miss him. Penny, he was awesome.
Yeah, he will be
Mark
greatly
B.
missed here.
Said sorry to hear about Dennis Mcaninch. Rip. Good morning, Bobby, and sorry for the family and you too, Bobby. Penny Mcaninch. Said thank you, everyone. Benjamin Bloom. Said good morning, Bobby.
Good morning, Benjamin. How you doing?
Said morning, Elizabeth. Brittany Conquest. Said morning, everyone, and Bobby. How are you feeling today, Bobby?
I'm feeling better today than I was last night. I'm not sure what that was last night. I have no clue why I felt like I did yesterday,
Alice
but
Usher. Said hi, me. Jack Simmons. Said hi, Bobby. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay. Doing okay.
Christian Sanchez. Said at Penny Mcaninch, he will always love you so much. Me. Said morning, Alice.
Good morning, man. How you
Alice
doing?
Usher. Said hi, Brittany. WYOBT. Said I'll miss him too. He was joking around in chat last night with me. Geo79. Said GM me. Elizabeth M. Said Penny people hugging. Benjamin Bloom. Said amen for Bobby. Me. Said morning, Geo. Alice Usher. Said hi, WYO. Brittany Conquest. Said that's good, you're feeling good. I think you had the 24-hour bug or something, but maybe it was something you ate.
I don't know. It might have been the tartar sauce.
Said hey, Alice, how are you?
Maybe it was too much
Alice
vinegar. I don't
Said
know.
hi, Geo79.
So yeah, I didn't take into account this morning that we're switching from Central to Eastern time zone.
Said good morning, WYOBT.
So if there's no traffic, we'll get there a few minutes.
Said morning, me.
We should get, hopefully we'll get there right on time.
Said so sorry for Penny and family. He will be missed. Christian Sanchez. Said at Brittany Conquest Chicken Jockey.
Chicken jockey.
Said morning, Mark B. Brittany Conquest. Said Amy and Geo, how are you doing today? Jack Simmons. Said my surgery was fine yesterday.
Your surgery went good,
Alice
I know.
Usher. Said fine, Brittany. WYOBT. Said morning, Alice. Brittany Conquest. Said that's good, Jack, it went well. Tony T-Bone. Said well wishes to all. Me. Said I'm gonna go to sleep and stuff. I just wanted to get my legs in.
I may appreciate stopping in and hanging
We all
out.
care about you and your family. Y'all have a great morning and stuff.
Have you
Brittany
a
Conquest.
nice sleep, man?
Said that's good, Alice. WYOBT. Said me. Brittany Conquest. Said have a good day, me. Elizabeth M. Said later than stuff, me. Mac Daddy. Said besides reminding you about puppies, I will have to remind you of time zone changes when heading east.
That time zone, the Eastern time zone gets me every time. Every time.
Said 70. Praise that praise. Said are you on I-10 in Florida right now? Dang.
No, we're in
Said take care, me.
Alabama.
Mark B. Said I'm sure Dennis would want everyone here to be happy and well, and enjoying Bobby's ride along Game Channel.
Yeah, most
Alice
definitely.
Usher. Said hi, Barley. Jim Rodford. Said Bobby be safe and have a blessed Saturday, brother.
Thank you, Jim.
WYOBT.
Thank you, Jim. You have a safe, blessed live in Eastern time zone.
Said Jeezy Pelton. WYOBT. Said Anna Misfit. Inspecting gadgets. Said I hope your ride is all biscuits and gravy today. Oh. Steve Anderson.
Sausage, egg, and cheese
Said howdy
gravy.
gang. Mark. Said hi everyone.
Mark, how you doing? I forgot to take it. Any
John 123 Canada 42.
vitamins or
Said
anything.
hey Bobby. Steve
John, how you
Anderson.
doing?
Said Bobby feeling better.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Len. Said had Dennis been sick? Was this sudden? I'll definitely miss him. John 123 Canada 42.
It was
Said
unexpected.
hey Mark. Super truck car now. Said your time zone goods are because your logs are mountain time based LOL. Mark. Said my condolences to the Mcaninch family. John 123 Canada 40. Said hey Elizabeth Epstein.
Well, what I need to start doing.
Said just a quick hello everyone, I'm about to go watch college football in a few minutes.
I counted up in my head.
Said hi John 123.
So
John 123 Canada 42. Said hey super. Marlene
in my head, I don't flip the
said
time
you aren't
zones.
feeling good, honest mistake and probably just didn't dawn on you, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, it didn't last time either though.
Said hi John.
It always
WYOBT.
gets me on these.
Said morning super truck bar. Hey. Said hi John 123.
I don't know. It always gets me coming in the Eastern time.
Said ho WYO people hugging smiling face with 3 hearts. Mark. Said Bobby I am doing good, I have an atmosphere river coming my way.
What is an atmosphere river?
Steve Anderson. Said throw in a salad once in a while.
Salad.
Donna Maxwell. Said good morning Bobby, Penny and Misfits.
Good.
Dennis will be missed.
Good morning, Doc.
He was always good for a chuckle. He's for his family.
He was.
Inspecting
He used to sit. He
gadgets.
sent me a lot of
Said Alabama
different
looks like a
videos.
nice state from this
Lots of different videos. Some of them I used on the short shelf. A lot of the ones with where I was wearing the glasses
John 100
was ones that he sent
42.
to me.
Said hey man.
I had to quit using them because of my memory on my
Said
phone.
Donna.
That's the only reason I
John
quit using them.
123 Canada 42. Said hey BT. Medicated crazy. Said morning Bobby.
Good morning, medicated. How you doing?
Lefty Strap. Said good morning Bobby.
Good morning,
I'm
baby.
sorry about the passing of your friend. Mark. Said big moisture and warm air Bobby coming from Hawaii.
check it out.
Said feeling bad for your loss. Hey. Said hi, Brittany.
I don't know if y'all can see him or not.
Said hey, Donna. How
He
are you
going to
today?
town now.
Bishop, how are you today? WYOBT. Said morning, Leon. Elizabeth Beth. Said Brittany. I'm great, not bad. How about you? John 123 Canada 42. Said hey, baby, Richard Leon. Brittany Conquest. Said hey, how are you? Carol Pack. Said Anthony waving face blue smiling Anthony waving morning dog.
Good morning, everybody.
Listening to Tuscany with Matt.
Lord. Be prepared to stop in 13 miles.
Said morning May. Anna Metallica. Said John Canada. Steve Anderson. Said Bob Gifted, but being a short LOL.
What
Brittany
now?
Conquest. Said him to be good Elizabeth. Donna Maxwell. Said we are a smiling face with 3 hearts. Brittany Conquest. Said if just at work. Inspecting gadgets. Said old Chevy S10 fluid. WYOBT. Said Elizabeth Crispin. Nay. Said good morning WYOBT. Brittany Conquest. Said BWYO, how are you doing today? Marlene STR. Said okay BRB, need a minute to get downstairs and take Mickey out and put chicken in the oven. BR. Said BT. Alice Usher. Said my condolence to the Mcaninch family. Brittany Conquest. Said hey medicated crazy, how are you doing today? Richard Bishop. Said good morning medicated crazy, lead Brittany Conquest, Anna Metallica, Steve Anderson, and WYOBT Reverend. Doug Maxwell. Said morning Brittany. Matt Canary. Said hello and good morning everyone.
Good morning, man.
John 123 Canada 42. Said hey Marley. WYOBT. Said morning Richard B. Anna Metallica. Said Richard. Mark. Said morning BR. Nay. Said hello Richard Bishop. WYOBT. Said boom. Brittany
Boom,
Conquest.
you guys
Said
and
how are you
gals,
Donna?
ladies and
Steve
gentlemen,
Anderson.
are
Said our
freaking
Isa
awesome.
Anthony waving.
Thank you so much for the first 100 thumbs
Said
up.
hello Brittany.
We're out here
Feeling
throughout my
somber
gang.
for tennis.
Really do appreciate it.
AR. Said hi Donna.
Snatch some salt from the salty crew.
Said ice cream
Butter up that popcorn. Enjoy the rest of the ride.
Said I hope this free Taco Bell at the stop.
Now we do love the Misfits around here.
Said WYO.
How much do we love the Misfits? The freaking bunches.
Said hi Bobby.
What is it?
Elizabeth M. Said frickin' bunches. Steve Anderson. Said Brittany and pink waving face blue smiling. Richard Bishop. Said hello Donna Maxwell Mark B. Bruce Harper. Said boom. Greg Watson. Said good day from Australia guys.
Good day, Fred.
Brittany
Pretty good, Stewie. How you doing?
John 123 Canada 42 said, hey Barry. JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster. Said, who Bobby trying to skip his meds LMAO. I'm just joking with you, Bobby. Gary Watson said, coming up on the spot, the truck hit 100k miles, 4 miles ahead. JH7 Ferris wheel roller
Really?
coaster. Said, hey John. Elizabeth M. said, Gary, that's interesting. Richard Bishop said, sorry to hear about Dennis Bobby.
Oh, coming up on the 100K mark.
Ferris wheel
Gotcha.
roller coaster. Said, we still in Mississippi. I checked the title, but it did not say. Medicated crazy. Said, safe travels, Bobby. Gonna get off here for a while. Check back later.
All
Rick
right.
Dennis.
Medicated, appreciate you stopping in, hanging out.
Said,
Catch you
hi,
next time
Gary.
around. No, we started out in Utah, Alabama.
Said, hi, Bobby. Are you feeling better? I hope.
Yeah, I'm feeling better.
Lori C.O. said, hey, Bobby. Hey, everyone.
Lori C, how you doing? No, I didn't put the location in the title. I'll have to go back and put that in later.
Metallica. Said Lori C. Elizabeth M. said later medicated, take care. H. Carl Johnson.
Maybe. I might go back and put it in later.
John 123 Canada 42 said, hey Dorothy. JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster. Said, oh, okay, thanks. Mary 2005 said, hi John 123 and Lori C.O. Lori C.O. said, glad you're feeling better.
Thank you.
WYOBT said Lori C. Elizabeth M. said, hand pink waving. Lori C.O. Lori C.O. said Dennis. Whoa. Grip. WYOBT said Carl Jeetsy. JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster. Said I-20 all the way through. What a beautiful highway.
Yeah.
Lori C.O. said WYO. A. said hi Elizabeth. Lori C.O. Alice Usher said hi Lori C.O. H. Carl Johnson said hi WYO. Jeetsy. Lori C.O.
Oh, here it is.
said Elizabeth Jeetsy all.
This is the 100,000.
Soul Stitches. Dorothy.
The 100,000 mark right here, ain't it?
123 Canada. Lori C.O. said Alice. Said John 123 Canada 42. Said hey Lori C. CW Trisha.
Yeah, right here at the 64 mile marker.
For Dennis. Thank you.
Thank you.
Said going to have a meetup sometime, Bobby. You will be near us, but I'm always working. Alice
Man.
Usher said hi Carl. JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster. Said fun fact, the Milo's lemonade is made in Bessemer, Alabama.
Yep.
JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster. Said outside of Birmingham. Greg Watson said I'm in Brisbane, East Coast, Maine.
Brisbane.
WYOBT said the 100k spot.
Yeah, right back there at the 64 mile marker.
Said wasn't Dennis a former driver also?
He was.
H. Carl Johnson said hi Lori C.O. A. John 123 Dorothy Alice JH7 Barry Richard Bishop JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster. Said what happened to Dennis? I remember him being in this chat.
He passed away this morning.
Said Carl. Elizabeth M. said what's your mileage now? Richard Bishop.
Mileage now is 116,802 miles.
Chicago between 7 o'clock and 9:30 a.m. Inspecting gadgets. Said awesome, Greg. I used to live in the Jindley neighborhood in Brisbane. JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster. Said Richard Bishop that storm is now in Indiana Lafayette area.
This will be a non-stop run here.
Said hello.
I get
Soul
painted.
Stitches, Dorothy.
Unless something happens, this will be a non-stop run.
Elizabeth M. said thanks. Far enough. Said 21 horn salute.
that was exactly 21, but
wonderful time off, Bobby. Catch you later. Greg Watson.
thank you,
Said,
Ron.
oh, okay. You and Ozzy. Buried 2005. Said, helicopter's still there. Seems to be circling. Maybe looking for someone. WIOBT. Said, rest in peace, our dear misfit and friend Dennis Mcaninch. May you never get lost again. JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster.
May you never get
Said,
lost
my
again.
condolences to Dennis family. And Soul Stitches, Dorothy. Said, sad about him passing. JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster. Said, thanks. May. Said, hi H. Carl. Buried 2005. Said, hi Carl. John 123 Canada 42. Said, oh sorry about Dennis, I just seen that in the title. Buddy Reed. Said, hello Bobby and the Misfits.
Buddy, how you doing?
Supertruck bar none. Said, close enough yet.
Close enough.
Said, Barry, is it a police helicopter? H. Carl Johnson. Said, Richard, the first saw last night that possible strong storms up that way. Nothing down here forecast until next weekend. John 123 Canada 42. Said, how old was Dennis? Richard Bishop.
I'm not sure.
Said, JH7.
I'm not sure what his age was.
Be safe and watch out. Elizabeth M. Said, WYOT he wink wink. Mac Daddy. Said, not equal stop until the tire has to be kicked.
No, we won't even be stopping to kick a tire, man.
Alabama game just kicked off, so you time the traffic perfect in Tuscaloosa. WYOBT.
Right.
Said Buddy Jeansy. Cinder. Said awesome tribute. Bobby.
Thank you.
Gary Watson. Said my younger brother's name was Greg. Miguel. Said gonna be going by the Iowa 80. Might go through the museum.
It's worth the stop, McGill. It is. If you like trucks, that museum is definitely worth the stop. They don't charge you. They just take donations.
JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster. Said no problem, Richard. Got some more storms firing up by DeKalb, Illinois. Last I checked, had no warnings on them.
So if you got the time to stop, yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Because the video that I did just don't do it justice.
Probably search and rescue and flying around what we call the little.
The video I did was good, but it just don't do it justice.
WYOBT Gypsy. Watson. Said hi to H. Carl Johnson. VR. Said BT smiling face with tear. JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster. Said new special weather statement Richard Bishop from Kane County, Illinois headed down to Morris. Buddy Reed. Said hello Carl. JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster. Said sorry Kendall County. Anna Metallica. Said all okay Barry. James Lesser. Said good morning Bobby and Chad.
Good morning,
Sorry
James.
to hear about Dennis. Thumbs up 128. Miguel. Said blow for sure though. I've heard it's worth going in.
Yeah, it is. Because it don't cost anything. It's just they do donation based only. They don't charge you a bit to go in there. I mean, if you want to give a donation, you can, but you don't even have to do that.
Said hello, Bobby.
Kyle, how you
Richard
doing?
Bishop. Said good morning, Buddy Reed and Gary Watson. JH.
I'm surprised they don't charge.
Said Gary Watson, what happens to your wrench? Once Buddy. Said hello, Bobby. You sound better.
Yeah, I feel better.
Ask me, I feel good at breakfast and a haircut. Anna Metallica. Said I'm eating Texas barbecue Pringles. Buddy Reed. Said hello, Richard.
Greg Watson don't have a wrench.
Once Buddy. Said hello, Buddy. JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster. Said oh Greg and Gary, I got confused. H. Carl Johnson. Said good morning,
Hey, Blue, how you doing?
Face with 3 hearts, people hugging. John 123, Canada 42. Said, hey, hey, scuba diving mask. Buddy Reed. Said, hello, scuba dude. H. Carl Johnson. Said, good morning, baby blue. JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster. Said, hi, Gary, just want to say the clip seemed clip amazing. One scuba dude. Said, hello, Barry.
Well, we get clips from a bunch of different people now.
Richard Bishop said JH.
Not saying that Gary's ain't amazing. I'm just saying we get a lot of clips from a lot of different people now.
2005 said hi, baby blue. Greg Watson said hi, buddy. John 123, Canada 42 said hey, hey, Gary, Carl, buddy. At Soul Stitches, Dorothy said hopefully didn't miss anything crocheting this afternoon. Buddy Reed said hello, Greg. Anna Metallica said baby blue. One scuba dude said hello, Gary. H. Carl Johnson said scuba good to hear. You deserve some good days. Buddy Reed said hello, baby blue. Elizabeth M. said scuba. Jeezy eyes, big heart shape, people hugging. One scuba dude said hello, Carl J. Buddy Reed said hello, Anna. Miguel said ever driven any old manual trucks. Super truck car not.
Not like the double
Said, Mommy,
sticks.
did you see what I said this morning? WYOBT said scuba hard.
Yeah, about McKaysville, I did.
JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster. Said you still haven't Hardee's for Carl Jr.
Carl's
One
Jr.
scuba
I mean
dude
Hardee's.
said hello, John 120.
I was going to respond back to it. I seen it. I read it.
Joe at one scuba dude.
But that was when I noticed that I was
Said, hey,
running
scuba,
behind.
how's your day? Ian Matt Gunbanger said we got a great big convoy trucking on down this way. We got a great big convoy across the USAP convoy. Inspecting gadgets. Said I could use a stop at the Iowa 80 truck stop to see the chiropractor and the museum. LOL. Brittany Conquest said, hey buddy, how are you? Barry 2005 said, hi, Samarty. H. Carl Johnson said, Bobby, I assume we're going to have enough time after the drop to make it home.
Oh yeah.
JH7 Ferris wheel roller coaster.
Yeah.
So that's a good ride along here. Brittany Conquest
It's
said, H. Carl Johnson.
3 hours to the drop and then
WYOBT
2 to 3 hours from the
said,
drop to the
happy
house.
hear
So
that, Scuba.
yeah.
Barry 2005 said hi, Bryn. One scuba dude said hello, Elizabeth, people hugging. H. Carl Johnson said morning, Brittany. Good, but we'll be back
Unless-
as soon as I have my coffee.
Unless we get caught up in lots of traffic,
Said hey, super truck
should have
how
time
are
to
you?
get it all.
One scuba dude said hello, WYO smiling face with 3 hearts, people hugging. Richard Bishop said sorry to hear you were sick yesterday. Glad you're doing better, sir.
Thank you.
Said I know, right? H. Carl Johnson. Greg Watson said, hey Inspector, we're in Texas. Brittany Conquest said, hey Dorothy, how are you today? Eugene Pius Brunswick Train Fan Farm Lover Videos said hello, how are you doing today? Good afternoon, everybody. I am doing good today.
Doing pretty good, Eugene.
Not said didn't know if you knew him.
No,
JH7
I don't
Ferris
know.
wheel roller coaster said that van with the guy painted on it for the short a couple days ago. That was definitely a special misfits in a while. Anna Metallica said Brittany. One scuba dude.
I don't know much
said, hello,
anybody
Brittany, people
up
hugging
there.
face. Elizabeth
I mean, I know a few people,
said
but
Eugene, welcome to Red
not
Town.
many.
Inspecting gadgets.
I never.
Said I live in the Fort Worth area, Greg. Richard Bishop said morning there, baby blue 80. Super truck car not. Said hey Brittany, I'm reading thinking about causing mischief, LOL, scare yet. Eugene Pius Brunswick Train Fan Farm Lover Videos said hello, Elizabeth. One scuba dude said hello, Richard B. Brittany Conquest said how are you today, Scuba, and LOL, some truck car. May said hi, Scuba. Brittany Conquest
It must be. The tartar sauce or the vinegar.
Said good morning, Bobby.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Said Dennis is gone.
Yeah, he passed away this morning.
Alice. Greg Watson. Said LOL. Baby. Said WYO. Scuba GC people coming. Richard Bishop. Said Anna Metallica. How's the weather across the pond in your area? Barrett. Said hi Barry. Once you could. Said Brittany, I'm doing good. At Soul Stitches, Dorothy. Said afternoon WYOBR. Elizabeth M. Said Mike, yes. This morning. Said Patrol Bar no. Said Turner Sauce Studs Your Bro. I eat milk and Bobby LOL.
Dang it.
Alice Usher.
Man, I didn't used to like tartar sauce.
At Soul Stitches, Dorothy. Said dark typos afternoon WYOBT. Buddy Reed. Said hello Mike. Nope, he's in the passenger seat riding along. Alice Usher.
In the passenger
Said
seat,
hi,
riding
Buddy.
along.
Deborah Warner. Said hello everyone. Anna
Hello, Deborah.
Metallica. Said Richard, the last few days we have had thunderstorms and rain. Today is quiet LOL. Samuel Wilkinson Jr. Said hey Bobby, what if Part Tennessee? John 120.
We're in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Said hey baby. Mike D. Said oh my. God be with his family. Richard Bishop. Said hi there Barrett. Baby. Said well but seriously. Inspecting gadgets. Said if it's Pittsburgh, Bobby, I would stay away from the pickles today. Marlene STR. Said okay back.
Welcome back.
John 123 Canada 42. Said cold face hey. Mike D. Said buddy. Barrett. Said hello Richard. Deborah Warner. Said hello Richard Bishop. Hello Bobby. Hello everyone. I'm sorry. What did I hear? Someone had passed away. I'm so sorry. Greg Watson. Said been along I 44 times. Can't get enough of the states. Barrett. Said John 123 and pink waving. At Soul Stitches, Dorothy. Said afternoon.
Now this was where I was actually planning on driving to last night, was this rest area.
Barry 2005. Said love tartar sauce. It's great on fish.
But I felt so bad last night.
Said hi Dorothy LOL.
I took the
H.
other
Paul
one.
Johnson. Said good morning Deborah Warner. One scuba dude. Said hello VR. At Soul Stitches, Dorothy. Said LOL hi VR. Anna Metallica. Said there used to be a cat called Tartar Sauce. Her nickname was Grumpy Cat.
Dang it. Grumpy cat
Said
tartar
morning
sauce.
Steve. H. Carl Johnson. Said morning Barrett. Arlene STR. Said thank you sir. Alice Usher. Said hi Barrett. One scuba dude. Said I make my own tartar sauce. 80. Said hi John. Gosh man, so sorry to hear that. Prayers for his family and friends, man. Barry 2005. Said better than smelling cat Anna LOL. Barrett. Said hi Carl and Alice. Anna Metallica. Said Barry. Richard Bishop. Said Anna Metallica. We had some severe weather here just a few hours ago. Eardrum bursting thunder flat snow. H. Carl Johnson. Said Bobby. Tasha needs to do a live on your birthday so he can have a big old party. LOL.
Yeah.
Anna Metallica. Said good grief Richard. Stay safe. Samuel Wilkinson Jr. Said hey Bobby, I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee game.
You in Knoxville?
Said howdy choo choo, ride along gang.
Houston,
At Soul
I made it.
Stitches, Dorothy.
You're in Knoxville,
Said
Sam?
hope safe travels
Right on.
for you Richard. Alice Usher. Said hi Barry 2005. Anna Metallica. Said Dave. Marlene STR. Said LOL. Carl and Short. He gets ahead of us every day on the road. Probably needs a break from us LOL. Inspecting gadgets. Said Alabama looks like it needs a little rain.
It
Anna
does. Need a little bit of rain.
Said Marlene.
I'm gonna have to plug my supercharger up. We're down to 87% on the
Said
phone.
football game in Tennessee. Said, well, Bobby, got a couple of things to do. Catch you later, sir.
Alright, Richard, appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. In case next
Said,
time
right, I
around.
mean, Justin here yesterday. Buried 2005. Said, nor my gadget, even less. Now I lost money on the Kansas Chiefs, lol. WYOBT. Said, I went to a Tennessee game once. Against Wyoming in Nashville. They sang Rocky Top 654 times.
Yeah.
For reals, lol.
Yeah, that's for
Once
real.
everybody
That's the song,
Said,
man.
hello, Deborah, smiling face with 3 hearts.
All the high schools games do that too.
Said, hi, D. May. Said, hi, LID. Anna Metallica. Said, D. Sapatrocar not. Said, I know a couple.
That is the Tennessee anthem for, especially for games. That's the Tennessee anthem.
Bruised and battered tomorrow, LMAO. Elizabeth M. Said, later, Richard. Marlene STR. Said, LSU plays tonight. Sapatrocar not. Said, YouTube stop blocking. Deborah Warner. Said, okay, got it, Bobby. Inspecting gadgets. Said, could you imagine the tailgate and attendance at a Georgia versus Tennessee game? Anna Metallica.
Heck yeah.
Said, Elizabeth. Maureen. Said, hello, guys.
Maureen, how you doing?
Alice Usher. Said, hi, D. Samuel Wilkinson Jr. Said, Rocky Top. LID. Said, hi, Scuba. Hi, WYOBT. Hi, Anna. Hi, Nick. Marlene STR. Said, LSU home games are loud and crazy. LID. Said, hi, Marlene.
Yeah, they start teaching that song at the games in grade schools.
Once Scuba knew. Said, hi there, D. Elizabeth M. Said, Anthony waving Anna. Buried 2005. Said, BRB. Marlene STR. Said, hi, Maureen. Maureen. Said, I'm doing fine. Deborah Warner. Said, thank you, thank you. LID. Said, hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Sapatrocar.
sometime today, go live if you don't care. The little prayer that you said earlier for Dennis. Would you go back and clip that sometime later today for me, please?
Said Marlene, stroke LOL. Mac Daddy. Said go gadget helicopter. Deborah Warner. Said that's so sweet. I love you guys. Also, I love Bobby and Tasha too. Baby Blue 80. Said he stayed quiet, Anna, but Gabe was always in here.
Yeah, he was quiet. He talked. I mean, he did talk. But
Said 10-4 Bobby.
thank you.
Inspecting gadgets. Said if one scuba knew the meat industry would go into a tailspin if there weren't tailgates. Anna Metallica. Said thanks baby blue. LID. Said W.
hopefully I wasn't talking over it. I'm not sure. Hopefully I wasn't. I heard it. I don't remember if I was talking while it was saying that. Hopefully
said
not.
LOL scuba. No, in the other half where our last name is SDC is the first part LOL. WYOBT. Said Lori C made a really nice tribute on Radbook Face page 2.
Did she?
Baby
I know.
Said he would say the same thing in Ken's, that he was staying out of trouble.
Yeah.
Deborah Warner. Said going in the chopper. MC Travels. Said hi Bobby and all.
MC Travels, how you doing?
Deborah Warner. Said look out everyone here and go LOL. Marlene STR. Said hi MC. LID. Said hi baby blue. Anna Metallica. Said MC. Marlene STR. Said we are holding on Deborah. Thanks Dodd for the warning. Deborah Warner. Said okay Bobby, I know that went over your head LOL. I think I goofed up.
It did go
Low
over my
5.
head.
Said Chapa 10
He does that good.
Said apologies for my ignorance. Deborah Warner. Said and that goes for everybody too. It went over your heads. MC Travels. Said who's Dennis?
He's
H. Carl Johnson.
a misfit.
Said Deborah, have you been on the ceiling yet today? H. Carl Johnson. Said WTG buddy. One scuba dude. Said Deborah, I hope you wear long pants dancing on the ceiling and not a dress. Mike D. Said Deborah gets her choppa in the air quicker than the rest of us. She starts from the ceiling, hee. Elizabeth M. Said WTG buddy read. Deborah Warner. Said you're welcome. Marlene STR. Said the way Meg does the R's is hilarious.
It is.
And
It
Soul
is.
Stitches.
The S is pretty
Said
funny
low
too
five.
with that.
Inspecting gadgets. Said sometimes it sounds like a helicopter around the truck. Mike D.
Right.
Said good deal buddy, WTG. Deborah Warner. Said you guys got me laughing so hard I'm crying LOL. Low 5. Said I'm proud to say I'm an educated misfit. Elizabeth M. Said Bobby, buddy read member for 15 months. Deborah
Oh,
Warner.
I don't know where my clapper
Said, yes,
thing's
I
at.
just now when everybody was
WTG Buddy Reed for the 15 months membership. WTG Buddy Reed with the 15 months membership. I don't know where my clapper's at. Oh, there it is. Thank you. That is awesome.
Deborah Warner. Said I love you guys, you got it by George, you got it man dancing on the ceiling, and I made sure I didn't wear a dress LOL. LID.
Lord have mercy.
Said WTG buddy.
There you go.
Said Buddy WTG.
That was good.
Deborah Warner. Said I love it when we joke around, make each other laugh LOL, or try not to laugh at it even though it's funny, but you still laugh LOL. WYOBT. Said take care my friends. Be back soon after soccer game.
I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate stopping in and hanging
Said
out.
face blue smiling.
We'll catch you next time,
Deborah
Graham.
Warner. Said ding 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 ding.
Enjoy
ding,
the
ding,
game.
Ding ding ding. There you go, Bobby. WYOBT. Said WTG low 5. Mike D. Said later WYO. Elizabeth M. Said later WYO take care. L.I. Dave. Said later WYO. WYOBT. Said Buddy. H. Carl Johnson. Said I don't know how a lot of the choppas on here can make it off the ground. One scuba dude. Said WYO to the kickball stadium. Their rap. Said besties. Donna Maxwell. Said Lo-Fi you are an ace pilot. At Soul Stitches, Dorothy. Said later WTOBT. Elizabeth M. Said Bearap. Jeezy Eyes Pink Heart Shaped Biscuit. Anna Metallica. Said whenever I try the chopper, it doesn't seem to work. YouTube doesn't like me, LOL. Deborah Warner. Said oh my gosh I'm telling you right now I'm laughing so hard I don't know what to do, LOL. Donna Maxwell. Said later WYO people hugging. Bear rap. Said hi Elizabeth Jeezy as well. Deborah Warner. Said I agree Bobby, that's a good one, even my head was spinning LOL, oh I forgot, I don't want you to think that thought it was literally spinning.
You're not possessed, are you?
MC Travels. Said one last question and you leave you alone, Bobby. Where you're headed and what interstate are you on?
We're on Interstate 20.
Said and UK choppers always sound different.
Going to Lithia Springs, Georgia. And then after Lithia Springs, Georgia, we're going home.
Said Skila Loyola. Mike D. Said my chopper won't even click, why hit the starter? Guessing it's a bad battery face, blue smiling.
Dang it, man.
Deborah Warner. Said you take care, also smiling face with 3 hearts emojis are for everyone, there you go, love you guys. Anna Metallica. Said LOL. Deborah Warner. Said face green smiling face, blue smiling face, fuchsia tongue out, hand pink waving.
Oh! That was bad, man.
Elizabeth M. Said no smurfing or spam.
Lord have mercy. How unfortunate that had to hit right there.
One scuba dude. Said Mike maybe it's full of bird strikes.
And I don't have time to stop and clean that at all. That's the best I can get it. I should have just left it.
Said hey Mike how's it going? H. Carl Johnson. Said I heard that one hit.
I did too.
Said LOL scuba, could be. Anna Metallica. Said was that bird shit that hit the windshield, LOL.
No, it was a
Deborah
bug.
Warner. Said I thought you were going to say that Bobby, LOL. Mike D. Said big bug or bird dookie.
That was a big bug. Well, I that it was even a big bug. It was a bug though. I think. I'm pretty sure. It could have been bird dookie. I don't know. It sure did smear it though.
Anna Metallica said, oh, okay, LOL. Brittany Conquest said, it's good enough, Bobby. We can still see out the window.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
Said you wouldn't believe it or not. I've been watching old movies in the 70s like Airport 77. So far, Linda Blair was in 77. I think it was the second movie.
And now that shows you right there how good the windshield wiper fluid is. Because I got that as soon as it hit and it still smeared like that. Somebody lost their bicycle.
Said, LOL, don't feel bad, Bobby. I squished my glasses in my chair, and now that's what I'm looking for.
Oh.
Railroad Crossing Buddy 356.
What up, Railroad
Said,
Crossing Buddy? How you doing?
Mike D. Said, hi, Brittany. I'm doing okay. Trying not to complain too much, LOL.
blinkers, man.
Railroad Crossing Buddy 356. Said I was talking to you and my buddies on my computer yesterday.
Heck yeah. I remember you being here yesterday.
Deborah Warner said, oh yeah, I forgot I heard it twice, once on my TV and once on the phone. LOL, yeah. Elizabeth M. said Speedy. Mike D. said, dang, that made my sore back hurt more.
I reckon.
MC Travels said, I felt that one.
I did too. I thought that knocked our tire off.
Said, hi Brittany, how you doing? Brittany Conquest said, how's your day, Deborah, today? And Soul Stitches Dorothy said, one time a seagull flew up and didn't notice and someone said, oh, this is important. Called it after they said something.
Why you wait till I get up beside you to put your signal light out for?
Said it was a good day, then on my lunch now, then after dinner tonight, going to parks and casino. MC Travels said, LOL. Railroad Crossing Buddy 356 said, have a good day.
Well, thank you, Railroad Buddy. Thank you.
Said, hello there, I'm doing okay. My eyes are still red and some allergies is making my eyes water, but otherwise I'm fine. Anna Metallica said, I once put a laptop on a chair and went into the kitchen. I completely forgot about the laptop and sat down on the chair, and that was the end of my laptop. LOL.
Lord have mercy. Did you jump down on the chair?
Said, yay, truck racers. Brittany Conquest said, allergies suck.
allergic to life? Dang.
One scuba dude said just invented a new candy for Anna, a gummy Reese's LOL.
The gummy Reese's.
Anna Metallica said Soul, my laptop was about 6 years old. Elizabeth M said face blue smiling. Brittany Conquest said LOL scuba.
Supercharger up for a few minutes. We're down to 85%. That's way low. Not real sure what's caused it to do that, but well, no, I ain't. It ain't cords back there. I'll have to wait.
Elizabeth M said, Bobby, how many days will you be off?
Several.
Said same year as my cricket phone.
Several.
Marlene STR said hi Alex. Anna Metallica said me to Soul LOL. Brittany Conquest said how's Tasha doing Bobby?
She's doing pretty good. She should be at work by now.
One scuba dude said Deborah, what were crickets doing in your phone? They're right. Said 186, let's keep them coming.
186, let's
Marlene
go.
STR said some days are better than others with the charge, I reckon. Metallica. Said welcome back there. Breaking Conquest. Said welcome back there. Kim 64. Said hi Gary. Donna R. Said hello Gary 2005. Gary 2005. Said going well thanks for info. You are successful. Anna Metallica. Said Jen. Breaking Conquest. Said hey Jen, how are you tonight? Brandon C. Said what happened? At work and just got this news. Buddy Reed. Said hello Donna. Deborah Parker. Said hello you Barry B. Gary 2005. Said hi Jim 64. Kim 64. Said hi Brittany and Hannah. Donna R. Said hello Jim 64. Gary 2005. Said hi Deborah. Eric. Said hi Jim 64. Deborah Parker. Said hi Jim 64. Anna Metallica. Said Brandon. Kim 64. Said hi Donna R. Eric 2005. Said hi Donna R. Once you quit. Said Dominic was already done, but not Falcon. TX.C9. Said hello R. Kim 64. Said hi Baron. Once you quit. Said how you Jim. Donna R. Said Scott. Hope you get some answers. Deborah Parker. Said hello TX. Kim 64. Said hi Smokin' and Deborah. Brandon C. Said good afternoon you. Kim 64. Said hi Ruby. Deborah Parker. Said hello to Brandon C. Donna R. Said Bobby, Jeff and I are singing hugs for you. Anna Metallica. Said hello Leo. H. Paul Johnson. Said hi Jim 64. H. Paul Johnson. Said hi Brandon. Desert Rat. Said howdy everyone. Deborah Parker. Said I think Ron's other nasty helicopter. TX.C9. Said hello at Desert Rat. Once you quit. Said don't feel better when they say that will not prevent foot surgery. He suggested. Jim 64. Said hi H. Carl Johnson. H. Carl Johnson. Said hi Desert Rat. Donna R. Said hello TXBC. John London 23 Canada 42. Said hey hey Desert Jim. Eric. Said no. Deborah Parker. Said everything is like a battery and that's what happens in a content in the object of development activity. Donna R. Said hi Desert
Oh!
Eric.
Guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, are freaking awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for over 200 thumbs up right here at Triathlon Gang. Really do appreciate it.
Said you have to use
Snatch some salt from the salty cruise, butter up that popcorn,
Said hello Amber.
enjoy the rest of the ride. Now we do love the Misfits around here. How much do we love the Misfits? Freaking bunches. So I got the phone up to 94%. We'll see how that does. Oh, Carl got it.
Said boom. Jim 64. Said hi buddy.
We'll see how it runs from there. Only got 123 miles left.
Breaking Conquest. Said freaking bunches. Buddy Reed. Said ticket or ticket. Buddy Reed. Said hello Jim. Deborah Warner. Said a lot of bunches.
Donna, how you doing today? Thank you.
Snacks, especially popcorn.
For all your kind words.
Donna R. Said hi John 123 Canada 42. Jim 64. Said
good. It was good to have him in chat. It was always a pleasure to have him in chat.
23 Canada 42. Said hey Brittany, I'm good. Donna R. Said we love you too, Bobby freaking bunches. Buddy Reed. Said hello, Vera. TX.C9. Said what did I miss?
What is that name?
Said hi, Buddy
Text boy.
Reed. Brittany Conquest.
How you doing, man?
Said hey Bobby, how's Tasha Vertigo going?
Tasha don't have
Brittany
vertigo.
Conquest. Said that's good, John. Donna R. Said hi Bobby. Doing okay, thank you. Trying to get some rest this weekend from my long work week. LOL. Hope you're feeling better.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm
Deborah
feeling
Warner.
better. Thank you.
Said prayers for his family. Ryan Martin. Said what happened? MC Travels. Said will you get back on the 20? This is a car museum. That's a place that I would want to stop. Jim 64. Said sorry to hear about Dennis. Married 2005. Said I'm sorry to hear about Dennis. Donna R. Said getting used to my long run and day. Buddy Reed. Said hello Donna. I'm not sure if you saw the first one. MC Travels. Said there's a car museum right there.
Oh.
MC Travels.
Yeah, too bad we don't have any
Said
kind of
car.
time for it.
John 123 Canada 42. Said I didn't see the title at first. I thought Dennis blocked me, and after I got on what was going on. Donna R. Said if Buddy Reed it's okay. Better two than none.
I don't think Dennis blocked anybody.
Brittany Conquest. Said I meant whoever has vertigo, Bobby, is what I meant.
Oh, that's my mom, I think. She's doing good. She's doing alright.
Relic Robert. Said just wanted to pop in to give my condolences about Dennis. Now I must go back to work.
Alright, don't work too hard. Thank you.
Canada 42. Said I mean today. Buddy Reed. Said Donna, I miss them sometimes. I have to go back and see if I miss someone.
Boosie's Boulevard.
Alice Usher. Said hi Donna R. Donna R. Said it Buddy Reed. I understand I sometimes can't keep up with the chat and I miss some things as well. Donna R. Said hi Alice.
Sarah, get your foot off the
Jim
brake
64.
pedal.
Said hi Alice. Samuel Wilkinson Jr.
Burn them things up.
Said hey you Bobby his birthday on.
Is what?
Alice Usher. Said hi Jim 64. Buddy Reed. Said make a note to never take exit 140.
Tip on that.
Said Bobby, in an auto truck, can you drop down a gear when going downhill to save your brakes a bit?
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't have to worry about missing a gear by dropping either. You can manually change gears in these autos. You know, it's up here for this truck. It's up on the steering column. Like, it's not the same one as your signal, but it's the opposite side. And it's just like when you change gears in the auto trucks. It's just like turning your lights from bright to dim. It's the same thing, same concept. Backwards, I think, takes it down. Forwards, towards the dashboard, goes up, I think. Might be the opposite, but...
Deborah Warner said, I talked to my son John this morning. He called me and he told me he's in Iowa. I was talking about you and Chad. You know how nice everybody is, and I really think of you guys really, really well.
Heck yeah.
Deborah Warner said, but I'm glad John is driving a truck now, and he found a really good job that he likes.
I know.
Barry 2005 said, I've only got an option for first and second gear. I wouldn't want to do that at 50 miles an hour. Samuel Wilkinson Jr.
No, you wouldn't.
said, I miss my brother's happy birthday on September 17th, 49 years old.
49.
Lauren Porter said, hey y'all.
What up, y'all? To the truck, we got 89 here in Moody, Alabama. It's 12:18 in the PM.
Marlene STR said, same here, Lauren. It is 97 right now. Said, I had wondered about fitting a parachute in the boom trunk, scuba, LOL. Deborah Warren
it'll keep you.
2005. Said got a couple of pics of your
It's
friends over here.
supposed to keep you within a range.
Britain is on some sort of exercise for the
I don't keep my cruise on though when I'm going downhill. Cherokee, how you
Lauren
doing?
Porter said don't poke daw bears. Marlene STR said hi Cherokee. Deborah Warner said in North Aurora, Illinois it feels like 73 and it is 73 and sunny. Jim 64 said hi Cherokee. Buddy Reed said hello Cherokee Dad. Deborah Warner said hi Cherokee Dad. Married 2005 said Yen's car hasn't got cruise. It's until 2009. Cherokee Dad said hi Buddy and Deborah.
They had cruise back in
Lauren
2009.
Said some scuba, Jim, and anyone else who said hi. Deborah Warner said hi there, Lauren in order. Lauren Porter said some Deb. One scuba dude said Lauren, did you get that job yet? Buried 2005.
Yeah, she got it.
Said, but this is Britain, Bobby. We don't rush into things, lol. Buddy Reed
Heard that.
said my 1992 Accord had cruise control. Lauren Porter said yes scuba, I did get the job. I start Monday.
Don't work too hard Monday.
Buried 2005 said Jen has a Ford buddy. One scuba dude said good for you Lauren, hope it works out for you. Deborah Warner said that is so nice Lauren, and I agree don't work too hard lol. Deborah Warner said scuba. Buried 2005 said I love the Accord, really nice car. Lauren Warner said lol it's a rehire doing the exact same job lol. Cherokee Dad said I'm not doing anything today and resting my rib muscles so they can heal. Buddy Reed
What'd you do to your ribs?
said bury me. I don't know anything about Fords other than I won't buy one.
The heck was that? 30. Could they might have lost their bike, then lost their app. sent me a message. He said he sent it. Sometimes he would send me 5 to 10 messages a day. And he sent me one last night. And I think it was about.
Said, hey Bobby, may I ask who Dennis Mcaninch is?
I think it was about
Juan Diego Santos.
1
Said
a.m.
Isabel Mendel.
And
Lithia
I think
Springs
he passed away at about
Anna Metallica.
somewhere
Said
between
Kenwood Steve.
5 and 6
Steve
or
Anderson.
5 and 8,
Said
something like
I do
that.
have an espresso machine, but it does not come out as hot as I like. Kenwood 709. Said I have to get going, can't hang out today.
Damn, well, man.
One scuba
Appreciate you stopping in and hanging
Said
out
hello,
for a minute.
Kenwood. Big Firm. Said hey Kenwood. Floorjack.
Dennis is the one that
Said
used
hi,
to
Ken. Steve Anderson.
come in, and he was
Said Anna.
always either saying that he was going to be good today or he was lost and wasn't sure if he was. He was always
Said
lost.
hi, Bobby.
Come poor Jack,
Steve
how you doing?
Anderson. Said that's sad.
Yeah.
Rogers. Said Adonna our Sicilian used to be Italian, but they got the boot. Deborah Warner. Said wow, that is sad. Big Herm. Said you kept him company until the end, Bobby.
Yeah.
That's pretty special.
For sure, man.
Donna
For
R.
sure.
Said at Rogers LOL. Chrome Floorjack. Said good. Blizzoff with the lips 100. Said my condolences, Bobby. Chrome Floorjack.
He probably.
Said I'm just stopping and I am busy today.
I'm not going to say probably. I think definitely. He was in contact with me more than anybody outside of the stream. He was always sending me a message, which most of the time what it was video clips. You know, he would send me video clips as what it was most of the time.
Popcorn trails. Deborah Warner.
95 to 98% of the time it was just video clips that he.
Said you keep a lot of us with health issues and whatnot company. This channel is good for that.
Thank you.
Amazing community. Jonathan.
He would just send me stuff that he found funny or whatnot.
Chrome Floorjack. Said bye guys.
Alright, Chrome Floorjack, appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. Okay, somewhere
Steve
down the road.
Anderson. Said was it cancer?
I don't know.
Rogers.
I don't know.
Said Dennis was lost on every channel I saw him on. Was so funny.
Yeah.
Donna R. Said hi Big Earn. Jonathan. Said also prayers and blessings for Bobby and everyone in REG.
Yeah, I didn't get specifics on what happened. Penny said that he had just went to pick his daughter up from work, and they just got back home, and he didn't even get out of the car. So I don't know if it was, you know, a heart attack or stroke or what it was, or just natural. I'm not sure. It was unexpected.
Deborah Warner. Said oh wow yeah,
today was his birthday.
Once nobody said hello, Lori T. People hugging smiling face with 3 hearts. Steve Anderson said OMG.
Yeah.
Donna R. said hi, Lori D. Steve Anderson said really sad LOL. Deborah Warner said wow, Dennis's birthday is today.
Yeah, it was today.
Deborah Warner said Angie, my friend, just lost her second sister. They both passed away within a year. Her other sister passed away last year.
Dang it.
Steve Anderson said the story got worse. Deborah Warner said it's just her, Tony and Rosie. There was 5 siblings altogether. Deborah Warner said Ada just died on the 7th of this month. Steve Anderson said the way Bobby sounded last night, I thought we were going G to lose him in streaming.
I tell you, I didn't feel good last night. That's the worst I felt in a while. You know, other than kidney stones, but I don't know. I don't know what that was last night. I just most of the day too. I wasn't like throwing up or anything.
Deborah Warner said you feel much better today, Bobby.
Yeah, I feel a lot better today. A lot better. I don't know if it was the grease, if it was, I don't think it was the fish, because I actually did end up eating that other piece of fish after I shut the stream down.
Steve Anderson said, well, get a few Alka-Seltzer and put in trouble.
Yeah, I need some Alka-Seltzers. But yeah, I ended up eating the last piece of fish before I went to sleep. So I really don't think it was the fish. I just think it was.
Deborah Warner
maybe
said you sound a lot better too.
it may have even been the tartar sauce. It may have been because I put vinegar on two of the fish. I don't know.
Edward S. said must have been truck stop food.
Well, no, it was Long John Silver's is what I ate. I think it was either the grease or the tartar sauce. I because I didn't eat much tartar sauce, but I did put some tartar sauce on. I think about half of the third piece of fish, and then ketchup the second half.
Donna R. said, Bobby, while back in Albany, I got sick on fish and chips. I believe the tartar sauce was bad.
Yeah, I think
Long
that
time
might.
ago on the way to Lake George, sick the entire weekend. Elizabeth
The
M.
entire weekend.
said, I'm betting on the tartar sauce.
That's what I'm thinking that it was the tartar sauce. 'Cause yesterday I thought it was the grease, but I think it was the tartar sauce. Because normally, see, I'll eat tartar sauce on one whole piece, then I'll eat ketchup on one whole piece, I'll eat the vinegar on one whole piece, and I couldn't.
Donna R. said, now I always make sure the tartar sauce smells good when it's cold. I
Right?
don't like when they put it on a hot plate.
Yeah.
It can spoil.
Oh, Otto with 20 gifted memberships. WTG Otto with the 20 gifted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is awesome.
Jim 64 said, Auto Elizabeth M. Steve Anderson said, Auto WTG. Donna R. said, WTG Auto, that's me. Barat said, WTG Auto. Lavonda Davies said, you may have a sluggish gallbladder. I have that, and some foods make me feel nauseated for a while.
Really?
Pesto Bismol always helps.
Right, right.
Elizabeth M. said, WTG Auto. Marlene STR said, sometimes food doesn't agree with our tummies, plus you've been driving long hours, I've had food poisoning, and trust me, it comes out of all pores, LOL.
Yeah, yeah.
Jim 64 said, WTG Auto. Deborah Warner said, ding 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 ding. Once, but said that grease tartar binder will get you. Elizabeth M. said, hand pink waving. Jim 64 ice pink heart shaped biscuit. Marlene STR said, WTG. Anna Metallica said, what does tartar sauce taste like? Is it spicy?
No, it's not spicy. It's tangy. It's kind of tangy. It's a mayo mix, ain't it? A mayo blend?
Johnson
Something.
said, WTG Auto.
Y'all don't have tartar sauce over there? No, y'all use vinegar, right? Vinegar all the way with fish.
Deborah Warner said, yep, that's what tartar is, kind of tangy. Steve Anderson said, Anna mayonnaise pickle tellish.
Yeah, mayonnaise, pickle, and what? Relish?
Brittany Conquest said, WTG Auto.
Pickle relish.
Marlene STR
that
delicious.
margarita in, man.
Elizabeth M. said Donna. CW Your Sharp. Said late but auto.
Got a little bit of buffer going on.
Said Anna mix a little mayo and mustard together. Hank said it's a different kind of sauce that McDonald's puts on their Big Macs. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't like that stuff. I don't eat that stuff.
Donna R. said Scooby-Doo not taking a plane next year, but will be the following. My mom is starting to show a little bit of signs of some things, so I want to stay closed this summer. Andy C. said I make a mix of mustard, mayo, catsup, and diced dill pickles and put it on my burgers. Anna Metallica said Scuba, I'll have to get some.
Damn school buses.
Marlene STR said the sauce on Big Mac is usually Thousand Island type thing. Anna Metallica said, hey, I want to know what sauce that is. Gary Watson said Tudand Island.
There's a bear hiding in the woods back there, man.
Steve Anderson said, Andy, I think that's same as Big Mac sauce. Gary Watson said 1,000.
Thousand Islands. Yeah, I don't eat that sauce. I have them leave it off whatever
Anna
burger I'm getting.
Metallica
If it's got it on it.
Donna, I hope your mom will be okay. Jim 64 said hi Gary. Donna R. said Bobby, are you getting a burger for lunch after the delivery? LOL.
I don't know.
Donna
I'll
R.
probably get some.
said hi Harry. Hank said I'm not sure Anna, but it makes the hamburger good.
You know, that could have been what made me feel, the reason why I felt bad yesterday. It could have been that pepper. I mean, it very well could have been that.
Rogers. Said it Barat, just wondering if you checked with Desert Rat before adopting the new name.
Because that burned me up.
Said Anna, you out of luck. Bobby will be stopping short of Six Flags. Steve Anderson. Said LOL. Marlene STR. Said, oh Bobby, it's so good, but huge to eat bacon and jalapeno juicy. SLOL, I get 2 meals off it.
Right. That's always a good thing if you can get 2 meals off of it. The 365 truck stop there in Fort Worth. I don't know what the restaurant's name is in there. I think it's the same thing. 365.
I'll be back later. Need to late.
I don't appreciate you talking to you.
Well and fast.
Hanging in.
Jonathan
Catch you next time, man.
Said they had seen my on Monday, so I wasn't sure. Lucinda and Lauren the same.
Yeah, they're the same.
Robinson Jr. Said, hey Bobby, what in Park, Georgia? Rogers.
I'm still in Alabama.
Said, Jonathan, some days they are LOL. Andy C. Said if the pepper was thin wall, then it was a serrano. If it's thick and meaty, it is a jalapeno. Steve Anderson.
I don't think it was a jalapeno.
Anna Metallica.
I ain't never had that much problems with jalapeno.
Gary Watson. Said it was almost
super.
Jonathan said, but I am not 100% sure. Marlene STR said, LOL, no beans and toast or breakfast, LOL.
Oh, breakfast time, my bad.
Said, here in the US, we have beans and cornbread. Donna
Right, beans and
said
cornbread.
at Rogers, sure is. And I have all the windows open, but the air is on for circulation, so it was warm. Still, it's part of us. Donna R said you would think I would have gotten sick on a cruise, but I didn't. Jeff and I did. Steve Anderson said it's official alcohol 365, and yes, it's a Jalapeno. Jonathan.
It is a
said,
jalapeno?
"Here,
That was a hot jalapeno.
Or is it fried bread? I never understand the difference between fried bread and toast. They look the same.
That was a freaking hot jalapeno, I
said
tell you.
instead of US. Donna R said didn't. Buried 2005 said sort of fish slash prawns slash fresh chilies, rice and stuff. I can't make out, LOL. Donna R said I hate naps, LOL. Steve Anderson said you'd right not be. Steve Anderson said LOL. T-Rex said Jonathan, there are many with more than one name. Anna Metallica said Marlene, I've often wondered that. Fried bread would be cooked in the fryer, and toast obviously in the toaster.
Welcome to Joji.
Anna Metallica said Barry. Jonathan said a T-Rex. Who else? Steve Anderson said Bobby, try it again, check to see if why.
Huh? Try what again? Entering Eastern Time Zone.
Said Skiwa Luoiwa.
It is now 2:19.
Marlene STR said that's what I thought too, Anna, but they look so much alike. T-Rex said IDs must remain unknown. Anna Metallica said they do, LOL.
That's a bunch of old cats riding out there.
Steve Anderson said pepper again.
Oh no, I ain't trying it again. That's the last time I'll eat that one. That son of a gun is just hot.
Said I just meant online screen names, not their real names. Steve Anderson said three-wheeler is cheating. Marlene STR said lovely a trek, I know I could drive that and not fall, LOL. Jonathan said trek equals better stability if someone prefers that. Anna Metallica said I used to work in a cafe about 20 years ago, and frying eggs was a nightmare. I once dropped an egg on the floor, and another time I dropped the egg and shell into the frying pan, LOL. T-Rex said he lost the third wheel.
This'll be your hard fried egg, sir. Don't whine and complain about the shell. You wanted it hard fried, now you're getting it.
Jonathan said at Marlene STR, perfect timing. I typed what I said
big truck though.
Jonathan said at Marlene STR, I was up in a rainforest in Pacific Northwest one winter. It seemed like too much rain, even though I love rain, LOL. Jonathan said even for me. Mark B said I'm back, Bobby.
Welcome back, Mark.
Elizabeth M said ish.
Yeah. Weakish.
Jonathan said at Marlene STR, I couldn't have lived up in that rainforest year round, let's say. Marlene STR said no, it's fine once you get used to it, you don't even think about it. Deborah Warner. So you beat me here and there and saying hi, well, you have a really good time with your wife and family, you deserve that, Bobby.
Thank you, Deborah.
Jonathan said at Marlene STR, still plenty of clear sunny days, I gather. Marlene STR said a week man, oh man, I tell you what.
Yeah.
Withdrawal for sure, LOL.
Yeah. I'm ready to be off for a bit. Ready for it.
Marlene STR said yes, plenty, Jonathan. Elizabeth M said right. LOL. Mark B said I'm going to have Campbell's Mexican chili with chili Fritos in it for dinner tonight, doing the microwave thing.
Thank you. Lord have mercy.
Jonathan said Fritos equals Fritos.
Fritos. Sweet jambalaya.
Elizabeth M said face full of smiling. Hank said slow down. Mark B said Jonathan.
Look at that, we're in Temple again. Temple, Georgia, not Temple, Texas.
Jonathan said at Marlene STR, my dad and I want to move to Sevierville, Tennessee area. Have you been there?
Sevierville. It's an expensive area in Tennessee. Sevierville is nice. It's a tourist town. Well, I guess you can get outside of town though. Touristy for sure.
Samuel Wilkinson Jr. said I'm my mom on Facebook. Jonathan said weather probably close to your, but a few degrees cooler, rain would be similar though. Edward S said Meg's evil twin on the GPS will tell him to slow down if he needs to, LOL.
be a second stream after I get
Said
unloaded.
you going home today?
Yeah, after I get unloaded. This stream will end here in about 20 minutes, and then after I get unloaded, we'll start back up and do the drive home.
Deborah Warner said, how long do we?
About 20 more minutes on this one. I don't know how long it'll take them to unload me. Maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe 30 minutes.
Cinder said, do we get to see Scuba today?
Scoop's in here.
Elizabeth M. said, Bobby, FYI Dennis' last name is spelled wrong. It
Yeah.
needs another N between I and C.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that during in between
said,
streams.
just got with the drop off. Mark B. said, good deal, Bobby. Enjoy your time off.
Thank you, Mark. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that in between streams.
Deborah Warner said, okay, Bobby, we still have to drive home good.
People, y'all don't have to stop. Lord have mercy.
Edward S. said, short trip home.
Depending on how long it takes me to get around the...
Said policeman hunt in McKaysville now for man who shot police. Samuel Wilkinson Jr. said, happy birthday, late Bobby party face. Fabricio Mira
It's a couple hours, yeah.
said, Devin is face green smiling. Deborah Warner said, smiling face with 3 hearts, smiling face with 3 hearts. Steve Anderson said, how far is home from drop-off?
About 2 hours.
Said, is there going to be another stream today?
Yeah.
Once nobody said, at least this time no east and north side construction and traffic. Deborah Warner said, oh dear. Mark B. said they almost come to a complete stop in Alabama when law enforcement is on the shoulder.
I know they do it in a lot of places.
Elizabeth M. said, busted. Mark B. said, hello, once nobody. Samuel Wilkinson Jr. said, hey Bobby, happy birthday.
It's early. It's not my birthday yet.
Said you in Atlanta. Steve Anderson said Bear Falcon home.
We're in Villa Rica.
Mark B. said hello, Deborah Warner. Once nobody said hello, Mark B. Laura G. said hi, Elizabeth Ann's yellow heartbreak.
Well, now that's the first time I think I've ever seen a tow truck hauling 2 bobtails together.
Lori said hello, Lori. Elizabeth M. said hello, Lori G. Ice cream heart shape. Mark B. said hello, Lori G. Kevin Strutter said Poco grabbed him one.
Lori G, how you doing? Oh, somebody lost a balloon. Did you see that?
Steve Anderson said in Texas you have to change lanes and have the speed. Gabriel 75.
No, you don't have to change lanes and have the speed limit.
Like W Street. Jonathan said it's not an official holiday for Tennessee residents. Since you
You change lanes. And if you can't change lanes, then you drop. It's like 10 mile an hour under the speed limit.
Said Bobby, we expect to see the horns on the truck after your birthday, Evo. LOL. Steve Anderson said, huh? Tyler Silver said, hi.
That's what causes a lot of stuff like that right there, because it's not get over and then slow down half the speed. That's not what you're supposed to do.
Said, where are you going?
You're just supposed to get over.
Said, that's a good question.
And maintain speed.
2 sets of tires on 18-wheelers last.
And if you can't get over, then you're supposed to slow down. It's like 10 mile an hour under the speed limit, not half the speed limit. If the speed limit's, 50, you're not supposed to slow down to 40, 35, stuff like that. Because when you do that, you're actually creating more of a hazard, especially if you get over and slow down.
How are you doing today?
I mean, if somebody's beside you, slow down enough to let them over, or speed up enough to where they can get over, one or the other. I've already had the front tires changed on the truck.
Said, hi, Lori G.
Because it was out of line a little bit.
Said, you were right, get over, and if not, lower 20 miles per hour under.
Yeah, it's like
Carl Johnson.
Anywhere from 10 to 20. It depends on which state you're in.
Unfortunately, a lot of people are lacking / Kevin Strutter said, no, just keep the hammer down.
Keep the hammer down and go.
Said, how many miles? Normally do set of tires on 18-wheelers last.
Well, I've had the drive tires for 116, getting ready to be 117.
Said, okay, Bobby, I am going to get some things done. Have a good time off at my console. To the Mcaninch family, take care, everyone. Until next time.
Thank you. And have you a wonderful
said,
week.
Take care, Mark V. Jim 64 said, hi, Mark V.
The front tires, I've already had them changed on account of the truck was out of alignment. It wore them down a little quick. Most companies like to do, if one steer tire gets changed, they like to change them both. That way it keeps them even.
Lori C.O. said, Lori G. people hugging. Soul Dasher Joni said, what happened to Dennis?
He passed away this morning.
CW Sharp said, take care, Mark B. Said, hello, Lori C. smiling face with 3 hearts, people hugging. Lori G. said, Scuba, glad you are doing okay, people hugging, same here. Kevin Strutter said, Bobby, what are we going to do while you home on a long reset? Lori C.O. said, Scuba, smiling face with 3 hearts, people hugging. Soul Dasher Joni said, Dragman.
Yeah.
Lori G. said, hi, Jim. Steve Anderson said, so drives last 100K or more.
They can, or they can wear out before that.
Jonathan said, what engine / transmission combo on your new truck? Lori G.
This is a X15 Cummins. I don't know what the transmission is.
Said, why can't they make car tires THT good? LID said, hi, Lori G. Hi, Lori C.O.
Because most people don't drive
said, hi, Barry.
that many miles on their car. They want them.
Said, replace steer tires at 74,176.
Yeah, we replaced them at 74, but that's only because it was out of line.
I was just thinking, I feel like a kid right now. I'm making myself some coffee, and I am going to be on chat. So here I am. LOL, face fuchsia, tongue out, face fuchsia, tongue out.
Had it not been out of a line and they would have been wearing right, we would have still had them tires. I think.
Deborah Warner said, hey Bobby, what are we going to do? Have any ideas? LOL. Lori G. said, hi, Long Island D. Anna Metallica said, is eating chicken burgers. Jim 64 said, hi, Lori C.O. and
Chickens aren't burgers. Chickens are sandwiches.
Said, right, Steve. I want 100,000 miles tires for my car. Jonathan said, 13-speed automatic. Cruise RPM at 70 miles per hour.
It's a 12-speed automatic.
Said, Cluck Anna LID. Said hi Deborah. Anna Metallica. Said Lori G. Once Bubadu. Said Anna will eat beans on toast till Bobby is back.
Thank you.
WYOBT. Said Lori G. People hugging hard hands. Deborah Warner. Said I've heard of turkey burgers and I tasted turkey burgers, but I never heard of a chicken burger LOL. I've heard of chicken meat on a bun LOL.
Chicken
Mary
sandwich.
2005. Said hi WYOBTS. WYOBT. Said send you the tribute to Dennis Clip Bobby.
Thank you.
Lori G.
Thank you. Thank you.
Said hi BT. People
Was that-
hugging hard hands.
Was I talking
WYOBT.
over it?
Said hi to Barry B.
I'm 10 miles. I'm 10 miles
Said
from the
Steve
delivery,
Loyola.
and then
Jonathan. Said if you
from
have
the
heavy
delivery
load, does it
after
ever have to cruise in 11 TH gear?
I'm 10 miles from the delivery, and then from the delivery, it's a 2-hour drive. So if I sit there for an hour, then I'm 3 hours from home. Hopefully, it's not more than 2 hours of a sit, hopefully. But I'm 2 hours from the delivery once I start the next stream back up. I've still got to deliver.
WYOBT. Said no, it was perfect.
I know.
We had the 21 horn salute too.
Thank you, thank you,
Deborah
thank you.
Warner. Said yepper chicken fingers. I love chicken fingers. You can just dip them in barbecue sauce
You
or
are
ranch
welcome.
dressing.
Love you.
Lori G. Said hi Marlene.
We hit that at the same time.
WYOBT. Said wish I could give Penny a hug. Marlene STR. Said hi Lori G. Deborah Warner. Said like I say everybody's really funny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lori G. Said BT, will you please send me that?
Jim 64, WTG Jim 64 with the gifted membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is awesome.
Said Jim. Jonathan. Said does the automatic ever have to cruise in 11 TH gear on flat road if you have heavy load?
No,
Deborah Warner. Said Bobby that is so cute.
No,
that
it
you
don't
guys
have to
stand
cruise
at
in
the
11th
same
gear.
time, LOL.
not. I mean, it has to cruise in 11th gear until it switches to 11 or 12.
Chicken ground meat before. Vera. Said WTG Jim 64.
Oh, wait a minute, who done that?
Said WTG Jim 64. Lori G. Said WTG Jim. Vera. Said WTG Tasha.
Oh, WTG Tasha with the 10 gift. Wow. WTG Tasha with the 10 gifted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is
Said
awesome.
WTG Jim. Mark.
Jim and Tasha.
Said WTG Tasha. CW Shark. Said skull and skull. ER. Said WTG Tasha. Beach Carl Johnson.
Tasha, did you
Said
order the
WTG Jim 64.
Did you order the stickers?
Car not. Said WTG John. WTG Danger Girl. Marlene STR. Said WTG Tasha. WYOBT. Said WTG Tasha. Edward S. Said WTG Tasha. Lori G. Said thank you BT. H. Carl Johnson. Said WTG Tasha. Once Kubadu. Said hello Tasha. Lori G. Said WTG Tasha. Barak. Said hello Lori G. Gary Watson. Said Dennis will not be lost anymore. He will always be here in spirit. Anna Metallica.
Right.
Said
right.
Tasha. Deborah Warner. Said hello there Tasha. LID. Said WTG Tasha. Buried 2005. Said damn my table light just blew a ball.
What?
Buried
Oh.
2005. Said BRB. LID.
I just did.
Deborah Warner.
Just reminded her.
Said Christian, love to you. Tasha, love you, thank you, I love you, and your chat, you and Bobby, thank you, Marlene STR. Said did. Gary Watson. Said WTG Tasha. Glory CO. Said hello Tasha.
Alright, y'all, we got 3 more miles left of this stream, and I'll be shutting it down.
Someone comes in and says where we will think of Dennis /
Right.
Brett All. Said hi Bobby and the Misfits.
Brett, how you doing?
CW Too Sharp. Said Barry, you have 2 hours to change it. Steve Anderson. Said look at that sleeper on that rig. Once
It's a big one, wasn't it?
Said Barry has no more bright ideas now. Marlene SGR. Said LOL Bobby, I was typing when you said it, Meg was behind.
Dang it.
LID. Said hi Amber. Deborah Warner. Said hello there Gary. Marat. Said 282 likes, keep them coming.
282, let's go. See if we can get 300 before the next stream starts up. How about it?
Said hi LID. H. Carl Johnson. Said hi Brett. Gary Watson. Said hi and Deborah Warner. Deborah Warner. Said oh. Samuel Wilkinson Jr. Said I won't see you soon later at next live stream. John
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and shut.
Manual shifting gears.
I'm going to go ahead. No, I don't.
Auto just as fun.
The auto's more relaxed, and it's, you don't have to go through all that gear shifting. I don't miss it a bit.
John 100.
Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and shut this stream down. As soon as I get unloaded, we'll start the next stream up, headed home. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, and we'll catch you on the next go around. If you didn't get the thumbs up button on the way in, by all means, get it on the way out. Chat, we are done. No, wait a minute, I can't do that.